All right, everyone, how are you? This is for May 2017. I'm reading for Aries. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, watching, sharing, lots of views. So thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the new moon that just passed in Taurus. So I just got my sage on. Let's see if I can sage again. Once I start recording, you could see this in the video, but once we start recording, it's like everything is closer up. All right. So let's get to it. Aries, this is your card reading. I'm going to lay the cards out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this because there's a spread and a certain spread I wanted to do that I wrote down. And it covers everything. So let me pause this. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I'm still doing the 9 cards layout. Okay, so let me get to it. I need to start doing these live. That way they're just up, you know? And I don't have to worry about uploading it. I think I'll do this one and upload it and then do Taurus live. Hey. All right. Setting the intention for Aries. General reading. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. This incense is real. Okay. It's like right up in my nose. Okay. So the first one is about love and relationship. 10 of coins. So maybe staying at home more, focusing on your home life, Aries. So this has to do with home and love and what's going on there. So making sure that things are comfortable in the home as far as love, relationships, all of that, okay? So this is in your love and relationship, the first card I'm pulling that intent for. All right, that's a 10 of coins. So making sure that everything at home is well. You're comfortable, you're happy, the person that you are with is happy. And if you're not in a relationship, then making sure that you are happy with the way your home is, how everything is. All right, let me turn it this way because I wanted you guys to get a nice view. I just love that little background right there. I was trying to angle it differently, but I'll change it up later. Okay, so the second card is family. Okay, so the Temperance card. So this is a major arcana. All right, so in your personal reading and even in a general reading, this is pretty concrete for the energy of Aries reading. And in the family position, this is making sure that everyone is being heard, that no one feels like, you know, they're the one that gets beat up on, and that no one hears them or understands them. So you want to make sure that there's fairness in the family. The third card is work, and it's 3 of coins, and it does talk about work. So do you enjoy what you're doing, right? Do you enjoy your work? Do you like your work? Do you feel like you are valued in your work? Right? Are you getting enough of the work? And if you're getting enough of the work, is it work that you enjoy doing? Right? Do you feel appreciated? Because you're getting, you can get a lot of work. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. You know, it's just, do you like the work? And if you're going to get a lot off it, you might as well put yourself in that position of, okay, I like this work. This is what I want to do. So the fourth one is what you need to do now to make your relationship happier if you're in a relationship. And it's the Chariot card associated with the zodiac sign Cancer. So the Chariot card is about movement and time, right? And in this position, it's about the relationship. So what can you do to progress the relationship in a way that you would want it to progress in? Right? Does your partner want to do something that you don't agree with, and how are you guys gonna work that out? So there's like a little give and take, and as an Aries, you know, depends on what's your whole chart is like, but usually you don't want to make a decision that you don't want to do, right? But if you truly love this person, you will make arrangements to work this out. Now we have the Death card in what you can do now for your family, right? So in relating to the family, what do I need to do right now to make things better? So something has to end. So something has been going on in the family that needs to end. It is toxic. It's no good. It's not helping anyone. So why continue this? Okay? So just taking a look at your family dynamics, what's going on in your life, why is this continuing? Now the sixth card is what you can do right now relating to your work to make this better, right? The first row is like love, the middle row is family, and the third row is work, right? Love is so important, our family is next, and what are we doing for work, right? So King of Swords, and I love this card. This is like one of my, I love the swords, okay? Maybe it's an air thing. I just love the swords. So what can you do right now in relating to work? So maybe building up your confidence. If you have that already, organizing your day to suit your goal. You can't just have a goal and then your day is jacked and it has no progression, no. Every little thing you do is the opposite of your goal. You're not going to get it, but just wishing about it. So there's an effort there to earn this this feeling from the goal that you want, right? So the King of Swords is all about confidence, right? It's that masculine energy, that wonderful, beautiful masculine energy of confidence, and it's knowledgeable, and it's balanced, and it's thoughtful, you know, critical thinking before one speaks, and being okay with not having the answer. So there's a confidence there, that the confidence is not relied on an outer source. It's more inner, the soul, like you're confident in yourself, and you can articulate that, you can get your message across, you know when not to speak, when to speak, and not make things bother you. So when it comes to work, you just see everyone at work for who they really are, and just continue with doing what you need to do, because you're a king, okay? So you see people for who they are, and even if you don't know who they are, you don't even care to know who they are. You're just focusing on what's best for you in a positive way, not in a negative way to anyone. So the seventh card, ooh, the Magician, another major arcana. So we have, you guys have 4 major arcana. You have the Temperance, the Chariot, the Death card, and now the Magician card, okay? And it's in the 7th position for what will influence your family. So what will influence your family right now? What is influencing your family? So it's the words you say, your actions, everything. So even if you're single, you are your family, right? If you're living at home with other people, whatever. So if you guys are considered a family and you're working together, the Magician is all about what your energy is and what your mind is and what you're doing. So you have the abilities, just are you using it the right way? Do you have all the knowledge, all the resources? And even if you don't have the resources, people get stuck on that. Do you have the drive to do it? Do you have the mindset to do it? Are you willing to learn? So Aries, what can you do to keep your energy up. You know, if someone is negative, I saw this quote today, it's like, everyone has insecurities, right? But are you going to hang around people that point them out to you all the time, or are you going to surround yourself with people that it's like, okay, so you don't like that about yourself, big deal. That's not a big deal to me, and no, someone else wouldn't think of that as a big deal. So, you know, surrounding yourself with people that don't, so let me finish this thought. Surrounding yourself with people that don't point out your flaws, that's something about you that you don't like. And just because you don't like it doesn't mean that it's significant. It's probably not significant. It's just your hang up, you know. Strength card, which is associated with the zodiac sign Leo. Are you an Aries with Leo rising? Are you an Aries with Cancer rising? Wow. Okay. So strength card is all about being strong, right? How can you be strong? Aries are naturally known for that strength. It was the new moon in Taurus, but I was feeling that Aries energy as it was transitioning from Aries into Taurus. And, you know, maybe it's a little bit of that Taurus, that bull, that, like, you know, straight ahead going for what they want. But I was feeling that energy, and I was like, I had to speak my mind, you know, on something. And it was the freaking new moon. And I was like, you know what? That nice girl is gone. The other Gemini's coming out and is going to, like, tell you the way you need to hear it in a rougher way and not in a nice way. You know, because I've learned that people hear differently. So you have to speak to certain individuals in a different way to get across to them. You know, being nice doesn't work for everyone. Sometimes you have to be a mirror to them, and that's the only sauce they can swallow, you know. So the strength card is saying be strong. I don't know, I just crack myself up sometimes. But, you know, the strength card is just saying be strong. So it represents helpful influences to your family, okay? So I didn't say that. So who is a helpful person to you that is going to influence the family dynamics? Like, what are you watching? What are they eating? What are they thinking? You know, all of these things, it does matter. Do you have the tolerance to handle certain information? You know, if it's a kid, have they been taught how to think critically to understand that this is just a show? You know, so certain people can't, just because you understand something and you can think it through in your thought process, doesn't mean everyone is at that level yet, no matter what the subject is. You can apply it to anything, what I just said. So where is their mental capacity? You know, some people have a limit. And what is helpful to your family? What is helpful to yourself? You know, what are you watching? What are you listening to? You know, some things are just for recreation. It's not like 24/7 because it just pollutes your mind. You know, so just being mindful of that and being stronger than your everyday influences. You know, be your own freaking leader. So the 9th position is influences at work, and there's cause for celebration. So there's a cause for celebration. So what can you celebrate right now? Right? What's going on? Right? How can you celebrate your work? Are you grateful just for the paycheck and you're like, okay, this is not where I want to be? Right? So I hope you guys like this format reading. I usually lay out the 9 cards and just read what I feel, but in each position, what it relates to. So if you guys like this, let me know. I'm trying it out. But the message still comes through anyway, with or without the cards for me. So 6 of staves. Okay, there's a reason to celebrate for work. You could be getting a new job. You could realize that this job is not for you, and you're now having the guts to, like, say, okay, I need to get the F out of here, right? And now you're in the process of planning. That's a celebration. You woke the F up. You're like, I'm planning right now for my success, right? I'm planning for my departure. I'm planning my future ahead, what I would like to do. And once you start planning ahead, I don't care who you are or where you live, you start meeting people. And don't lose that momentum. And don't become greedy or blocked in any way. You know, once you start putting yourself on that mindset, you start meeting people. And you start feeling that. And forget it, you know, it's not even meeting people. It's just, number one, your energy has to change. and then everything else will reflect on that. So yes, this is your general reading. I wanted to throw some runes, and I can't find my runes. I think I know where they are, but May, June. So June, I will do the runes, okay? I've had them for years, since I lived in Japan. This was like moons ago. 98, I don't know. I had these since like, yeah, 99, something like that. And a friend of mine, and she made this blue folder. I think let me pause this, I want to show it to you. Oh my gosh, this video is so long. Okay, I have like a little brown pouch, right? And zipper, and I have the runes in there. Anyway, so her name is Jennifer, and I don't know if you can see, but there's like this blue swirl that she drew on there. It's still there. And it has like the runes, a guide to the self. And she took the time to make this for me. And I think she was one of the first people I did the pendulum. You know, and we were talking about the pendulum, and she's like, oh, have you heard of the runes? I go, yeah, but I haven't ordered one yet off Amazon. And this is like back in the day when Amazon was probably like, I don't know, 5 years old by then. Anyway, so it's a really nice layout, and I want to start throwing it. So in June I'll do it, but I had this for forever. Gosh, that's forever ago. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy your reading, and if you want me to throw runes, let me know. I'll throw some and do that as well. All right, guys, thank you very much. Namaste, Sat Nam. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Peace.